This is what we're going to make. Homemade rolls, really easy.
Hello, I'm Judy Jackson, and today I'm going to show you how to make bread, or more accurately, bread rolls, because they are easier. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make something like this. This is the last one of the ones that I made, but they are absolutely delicious, soft and lovely inside. So in a minute I'm going to show you the ingredients and everything that you need to know, because it is truly worth it. Here goes.
To make the bread, start with 16 ounces of flour, 520 grams, and add to that 2 sachets, 7 grams each, of Easy Blend yeast. Then comes the liquid, 350 ml of warm water. And it should be warm, not hot or cold. Take care with this. And the final thing is 40 ml of oil. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it all up in this bowl, and I'm using the bowl from my Kenwood mixer with the dough hook attachment. But don't worry, if you haven't got one of these, you can do it all by hand in any bowl you like. Now you start by putting in the flour and then open the sachets and drop in the yeast and mix this with a spoon. Then to that you gradually add the liquid and stir it well, and you'll have a very soft mixture. When the dough comes out of the bowl, it's going to be very sticky. So dip your hands in some flour and then begin to knead it. You do this by pressing down with your thumbs and then pulling back with your fingers. It'll take a few minutes till you get it into a smooth, round shape, and then you put it into a lightly oiled dish. It's got to be big enough for this to rise. You can see what I mean about how much it's going to rise. I've done mine in a dough-proofing setting in my oven, but if you don't have this, you can do it in a warm room. It took me an hour. It may take you an hour and a half, but just look at it now. It is soft and really going to be the lightest possible bread. Now you continue to do more kneading, just the same as you did before, and I'm doing it slowly first and then speeding up because it does take a little while just to get it right. When it's smooth, flatten it a little bit, and then you'll be able to cut it into 16 pieces. Start by cutting it in half, and then each of those halves cut them into 4 and then 8. Work each of these small pieces into round balls and then place them on a tray covered with baking paper. I'm rolling and arranging the first 8 of these into a circle, and you'll see why later. Here they are, ready to be baked. Here are the second 8, which I've turned into slightly longer rolls or round ones. They need to be left to rise again for another half an hour, and then you should put them in a hot oven, 210 centigrade, 420 Fahrenheit, for just 10 minutes. Then leave them to cool, preferably on a wire rack. The last touch is to make the ones in a circle into iced buns, and you simply do this by making a white icing. Here I'm straining some icing sugar into a bowl. This is about 3 ounces, 75 grams of icing sugar and a tiny bit of water. When it's smooth, it's ready to spoon over the tops. This really is the icing on the cake. Plain rolls are delicious at any time, but these are great for tea.